to start playing, I guess.
Yeah, let's just get right into it. Yeah, we're the gamers and we're in the little playground.
Gamer's little playground.
Hey, gamers!
Ugh.
Oh, I forgot how kind of crusty this game looked.
Oh yeah, this game's art style was not amazing.
It's weird looking back on it.
Devour.
I don't wanna.
I don't think sheep should say it. Sheep shouldn't say that, you know? That's weird.
The soul wanders. I must devour.
Darn,
So-
Marsh Devour.
A lot of this story kind of doesn't make sense.
Did you
Like, I
just
forgot
fucking
that it actually
SGS?
starts off like here.
You just slitted his ass.
I really like how there's such big expectations of military officer Charlie Nash. This is the guy that we bring back from the dead and
You have
infuse
regained
with
consciousness. It's a miracle.
holy light.
Oh, Colleen. Well, we're starting out in our,
I've been asked to take care of you.
Ellen?
Your nurse, so to
Her
speak.
model is so awful here.
It's incredibly scuffed.
At first, we
I'm
thought you
I'm
were
actually
already
glad that
dead.
they gave her like a facelift
You
when she
remember what happened
became a
to you.
playable character.
I'm about to say, yeah, because she was DLC, so this was not base.
Yeah, nah. Actually,
Big hands.
this story mode was how you were able to try some DLC characters ahead of schedule, like Balrog, Jury, and Urian.
Huh. So yeah, what was the deal with this? This was a separate download, I know that much.
You should
It was
have
a-
taken it.
The thing with it was that, like, people got mad that there wasn't a cinematic story mode in the game. And they had to, like, rush this, like, 4-ish months after release, I think it was.
Did they really do this just out of obligation of people complained? Or
I think they wanted to put it in the game at first, but, you know, because Street Fighter V was just rushed to begin with, they didn't include it. And then people got really mad, and then they rushed even more.
that explains a lot, actually.
No escape.
I'm escaping.
Sonic! Yeah, I guess, honestly, Street Fighter V started out, like, really, like, gah, and then, like, it took, like, what, like, until Season 3 to get, like, to a place where it was, palatable.
Yeah, and it ended up actually being okay, but, you know, geez.
Yeah, like, I now see why they had to, like, get so much right with Street Fighter 6, like, off the gate, because they didn't want to, like, do something like this again.
That was most impressive. It seems you haven't forgotten your Air Force training.
She looks so weird.
You know so much.
I know!
I already
She looks
told
like a
you.
Barbie
I've
doll!
been asked to take care of you.
Her face is,
Not
like,
only that,
weirdly
I have
round.
valuable information for you.
She's so pink.
It's like, because, like, from the
You
neck
must
down,
find
it
this man.
probably doesn't look
and
any
take the
different
piece
at
he
all.
has.
But
You are going to need it.
that face is... Yeah.
If you want to defeat Bison, you do want that.
Okay, that's Street Fighter 5 Guile. I thought that was Street Fighter 4 Guile for some reason. Also, this starts in New Zealand for some reason.
That's like one of the earliest stages we saw for the game, isn't it?
Yeah. Ryu's in India, I guess.
I need your help.
I need your help. I need to kick your ass.
Please, Dawson, I need a dub. Please.
I need a W. I need a
I've seen
W
the
more
way.
than ever, man. I don't even know, like, what to like call like the visual style that they kind of were aiming for with this.
I
Although
feel
I
like
don't know if they were like really aiming for anything. They were kind of just like doing whatever, I guess.
I think they're trying for like an evolution of like SF4s, but you know, inexperience with Unreal Engine 4, plus like every model being like outsourced to different people means that there wasn't really like a unified style. So it's just kind of claymation looking.
Oh god, yeah. I almost want to say plastic,
Your
but
mind is completely
I feel like they
formed.
look a little softer than plastic.
But if you continue
Yeah.
to suppress the Hado, you will be consumed by it. Once again,
Peppers.
you need to face the Hado that you are hiding inside of you.
It has
Face it.
a style, but it's just not a very good one.
It looks weird.
Like they wanted to exaggerate like the proportions of like characters to have like to kind of like follow up on what Street Fighter 4 was doing, but like the materials, I think, and like the lighting of most of it just makes it look bad.
Yeah, the lighting makes everything look really thick. Like
Yeah.
hair looks like it's, yeah, like a plastic attachment of some sort.
Now, hair's like the hardest thing to 3D model, and fucking
The soul
Love his hair just glitching out because Capcom still didn't know how it worked.
they had a lot of fucking problems with just like having like loose hair and clothing just be at the whims of the physics. Like if you win as Armika, you're guaranteed to get like a completely different freeze frame.
Oh, yeah.
They sort of fixed that in like places in 6. Like I remember seeing early footage of it, and like Kimberly's wind pose actually like has something to guide her hair to like move out of the way of her back when she like displays her back for that one wind pose. Ryu got his ass beat by the pee pee poo poo man.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this,
literally.
this guy didn't leave. He's a literal V on his face. Holy shit.
He has V's everywhere on his body. He's supposed
Yeah.
to be the Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, he's like the big thing for 5, and
Do not let the Satsui no Hado take
he just
you
wasn't.
They handled him poorly, because like they really were just trying to get this out the door really quickly.
Also, I love that like Dalsum just completely no-sells his Satsui no Hado and like just beats up whatever Nakali is. Like, yeah, sure.
I mean,
I guess
it also
should-
knows how to hold back to block.
I guess if we're power scaling, that means Dalsum must be god tier alongside Ingrid and Bison.
Don't tell Capcom fans about that; they'll get really mad. And then suddenly, G.I. Joe happens.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, for the context, I've seen none of this. I've somehow avoided
Oh.
the entire thing.
Did you
Oh,
see
you were in.
Chipotle?
You are in for a trip. Look into my eyes, Ryu.
Oh no, I'm melty.
Yeah, Nakali is like made out of like evil concrete or something. He keeps fucking melting.
Told about an ancient
Like,
being who consumes
I
mortal
feel like that was
souls.
their way of like trying to get like
This
T-rated
ancient
like
being only
cannibalism,
appears
even
at
though
a
that
time
we
when
barely
men
see it
born
because he,
by
you know, like eats souls and stuff. But you know,
when the world is in
he
a
can't
time
tear
of
up a
great
human
crisis.
body, you know. That'd be
Right.
fucking gross.
Crisis.
Street Crisis!
Yeah, I really don't know why they were just like, let's just. Do you remember the Street Fighter cartoon? Let's just form the G.I. Joe team and stop Shadaloo and get them to finally shut the fuck up. And spoilers, they did it.
Only thing with fighting games, you gotta find some way to get all these different characters involved, so... Getting,
That's always going to be the hard thing about, like, these things, rather than, like, individual stories.
Which chess piece is
You have
that?
to have... It's a part of Chess 2 by David Serlin.
Oh, thank you.
Oh god. Also love these like Shadowloo soldiers with their like little skull capirotes. That's like really funny.
Yeah.
I just can't
That's a
ignore
native,
someone
right?
in distress. I suggest you leave.
I
Yes,
guess in need of-
delicious Rashid Toesies.
horrible.
Give up now.
Sorry.
Why is he player 2 side?
Because at the end of the cutscene, the end of the cutscene, he was supposedly on the right side of the camera.
That's silly.
It's okay. You're free now. We will get out of here right after I take care of some business, young lady.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
Saved me?
What?
Lee Fen is like
Weren't you captured
3
by the
years old
soldiers?
in this story mode, I should say.
Like I was?
This is a 3-year-old?
Apparently, this is what Capcom thinks 3-year-olds look like.
They
Bingo. Do you
having
perhaps
this
know
take
where
place
they
before
are?
3 was an interesting decision because, like, Rashid has smartphones and YouTube exists.
Yeah!
His
Thank you.
beard.
I don't get your situation.
Holy
Let's escape
fuck.
together after this.
How do we feel about Rashid as, like, the quote-unquote protagonist of Street Fighter V?
I like him.
I like Rashid. I think he's cool. I just think that they didn't do anything substantial with him in this, which sucks because, again, he's like really cool.
Yeah, and his whole driving motivation is his friend here, who we don't see her face, and we don't know her name.
The smell isn't bad at all.
What?
We don't even know her name in Street Fighter 6.
Bison is my enemy.
Nope. She's just Rashid's friend.
I must erase you, leaving nothing behind.
And there's Fong, who turned Rashid's friend into Purple Drank.
Oh.
You know, this smells even better. Oh, you arrived sooner than
I
I
love
expected.
my nerd dust.
He's pretty prominent in this because he fills the void of Sagat that he left for Shadowloo, and he's very,
Hello,
very
sir.
active.
I just came by to pick up a dear friend of mine. Can we discuss terms?
You are just a tiny bit late.
This fucking dork.
That's it.
Do you want this? Well, why don't we make a trade of this piece for my friend?
Don't talk too much. Just hand the piece over to yours truly, or I will destroy you.
Here's my hand.
I can't see your face, dude.
Man, also speaking of physics, Fong's sleeves would just kind of flap a fucking bout.
Yeah.
Oh, and his little like gimmick of a lot of his moves do 2 hits because he's M. Bison's number 2.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. I do know, like, he has a whole 2 thing going on.
Yeah, that's why.
This is, like, my 3rd favorite character to play. I quite liked this guy.
I can never get used to him, but he had a lot of cool ideas going for him. Even if,
Yeah.
like, for a while he wasn't, like, good in the meta. Like, there's a lot of, like, meta changes in Street Fighter V, but that, I think, is a discussion for another day.
Rats. He only had one of them.
Oh, phooey.
Oh, shit! I better stick this up my ass, then!
Now we can let the festivities begin.
Boy, this voice, though.
You're gonna hear it a lot! It's suddenly wrestling. It's suddenly Slam Masters.
This is like a Final
did it.
Fight goon.
No, that's Mike. I think.
Oh, the guy from the Street Fighter 2 intro?
Not even Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 1.
Oh
No,
that
wait.
night-
Wait. I'll look it up later. I keep
Okay.
getting confused what the lore on that is now.
Yeah, because they changed that. Because I'm pretty sure Mike is supposed to be Balrog, and then they like differentiated them for some reason.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh my god, Karen, your fucking TV is bright as fuck.
4 hours ago, the object nicknamed
Bloom
Dark
channel
Moon
is,
spotted above Tokyo.
on.
It hasn't taken any action. But of course, our family's satellite, Red Spider Lily, is constantly monitoring
Ah, Birdie.
Okay, she was also DLC, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
season 1.
Okay.
I look, Yoshinori Ono did a lot for Street Fighter. I am not going to miss him. Like, we need to bring back a legacy character. Also, we need to bring back a character that we can make fat jokes about.
Yeah. I love Birdie, but yeah, they went a little too far with him in this game.
Also, this scene, which is just really weird and out of place.
They, again, this takes place before 3, so they had to, like, have some setup for fucking Alex. Somehow.
And also, Laura shows up to the ring wearing this.
Oh, that's Laura.
Yeah, the
okay.
Hey, that doesn't sound thrilling at all! Let's make this a tag team match for real!
But she's like a professional wrestler?
I don't know what's going on in this scene.
Laura kind of just does whatever. Alex is just like, man, I'm gonna have a hard act to follow up in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
Let it not go unsaid that lady designs in this game were something.
Yeah, mostly kind of bad.
Yeah. Laura is like an example of a character who, like, if you like separate her dialogue from the design, she has like this funny thing where she loves onomatopoeias, and she's kind of silly. But like the animations they gave her and the outfits, just every single one of them, like, guys, come on.
It's ugh.
She's also my second best character.
I think like some original concepts had like a design of like a mechanic who's like the whole gimmick is like their clothes fall off or something. And it's like, yeah, that sounds about right.
So they skipped the middleman and just gave her no clothes.
No, I think it's like a battle damage thing. But anyways, giant ass EMP. Who built that thing? Who launched it into space?
Shadaloo.
And nobody noticed until now.
Shadowloo has like a space shuttle like shell corporation.
Oh, Sean.
He's black again.
He's at least black in the model. God.
That
Vegas,
was
I like your work, but why did you make Sean and Birdie white?
that was insane. Like, why are they white? What happened? Did they get sick?
No.
Ada watching TV.
Shibasaki,
Yes. According to a report from our data processing department, a strong high-altitude electromagnetic pulses apparently went off above...
I'm not listening.
Shut the fuck up.
That's nice, Shibasaki.
I
Anyways,
venture to guess that is the cause.
People have huge hands and feet in this universe.
7 has been detonated.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Red
all the
Spider
better
Lily
to punch and kick
shut
with.
down.
I guess
I
that,
will
yeah.
report tomorrow morning.
I don't even know why Ibuki is here, other than I guess she's friends with Karine.
Yeah.
Apparently, if I remember correctly, her master loaned her out or something to be like a bodyguard. I forget.
Okay.
On recovering power.
It's the fucking military! You know it's a cinematic. Did that guy pop
As a
in?
result, we've lost all communications in those areas.
Oh, this
Also,
guy.
there's this dude
Magnetic pulse caused
who's
by
like
a
really
high
cool,
explosion.
but he was never playable at all.
But who would have such advanced technology to cover this wide of a
Maybe in
range?
Street Fighter 6 Season 4.
Yeah, but he's gonna be like 80 years old by that time.
Maybe it's related
Do
to
it.
the missing hackers incident, but we would need to verify. You always show up with such perfect timing. It's almost scary. Your mission is to go to New York and determine if there is
Wait, he
any
wasn't
connection
in
to the
this
missing
game.
hackers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Guile was DLC. People had to buy Guile.
Generators coming on.
People were so mad that we had Nash and not Guile.
Much appreciated, Chun-Li.
I'm glad that Chun-Li isn't a cop anymore.
I was half expecting her to have that MVCI face.
Oh god. That's another one that we need to watch.
Oh, we did that actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
already was watched.
Oh, my memory's awful. Sorry.
That was a long time ago, though. That's one of our oldest ones.
God.
The AS demonstration was a complete success. So, what happened to the other places? Why the hell haven't the other moons gone off?
Did I ever tell you that you have the attention span of a 5-year-old? I already told you that the other control keys were stolen.
The motion
by that
capture
programmer.
actor for Fong must have
Since
been
I
having a
took quick
field
action to
day.
recover one of the keys, I've destroyed all this city's electrical
The
functions.
mocap in this and the MBCI story mode is really, really funny. Because it's just like,
Speaking of which,
they're
what were you
really
doing all the
overselling
time
it.
I was working so hard.
It's like tokusatsu acting.
Did you forget
Yeah,
that you were
yeah,
in charge of this
exactly.
plan? And it was you who let a programmer steal the control keys. I would say that's a huge disgrace. It's obvious who should be
Okay,
taking the
Vega
blame.
was in this, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was vanilla. Balrog was
When you dare
DLC.
say
That's
such
right.
insolent things to me, I successfully enacted Operation Chains.
And now the entire world is
Programmer
listening to
escaped so
Dirt,
easily,
the
all
album.
because you two are incompetent.
My generals are all killing each other? This is delicious entertainment.
Jesus Christ.
Psycho power has become even more powerful.
So, like, their whole goal is, like, we need to make Bison super duper ripped.
Powerful and invincible.
No need to discuss the obvious. Now tell me the current status of the other device.
Oh yeah, the lip syncing was meant for the Japanese audio only. They didn't bother for the English.
Yeah.
These two
That's
soldiers
fair.
have been able to gain strength from your psycho power, Lord Bison. As
Oh,
soon as we
these
get all the
dorks,
control
okay.
keys Back, we will spread more fear and despair.
TF2 soldier.
So that we can add more strength to you, my lord.
Just a couple of puppets.
Oh my god, Fong, stop.
What the hell are you doing?
Don't be like that. Both of you
I'm sorry,
why don't you
fantastic
sit down?
Asian notorious gang.
Yeah!
Fighters like yourselves
I forgot
are
that's what it stands
surprised
for.
by puppets like them.
Now I just wonder what Aki stands for, because that's also an acronym.
Asian Killer Instinct, I don't know.
Idiot, I'll kill you! Shoot!
Oh, good old Assy.
I'm at least glad, like, I like Fong, but him taking the backseat I'm okay with, because Aki is also very, very cool, and,
Yeah.
Fong is kind of moving on from that Shadowloo life. It's violent! Violent!
Vega had a weird move list in this game, too. Like, they got rid of charge motions for him and I think several others.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Piece of crap! Now it's your turn!
We're here now.
Must be here.
The way they run!
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Bison!
these guys didn't say Blue Lives Matter!
It had to be you guys.
I am once again struck by the fact that several decades ago, they swapped these names around because they were too lazy to make a new graphic for one name
Know
change.
your limitations.
And we've just had to live with that. And now this guy's Bison.
Even Mike Tyson, like, didn't even learn about it until, like, decades later, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was like, that's alright, whatever.
It's like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think even in, like, Street Fighter 6, like, Dictator is just like, Vega, Bison, whatever. I don't care anymore.
It's all just stupid code names we came up with on a whim. No one cares. No one cares.
I will be your...
I'm surprised that Chun-Li hasn't taken out her gun since Alpha.
Well, that wouldn't be really fair, would it? Not in the spirit of street fighting.
Yeah, you're right. It's got that kind of DBZ thing going on where they wanted to fight Cell on their own and not just like wish him away or something.
I was gonna bring up the fact that we're playing as the villain here, but then I was like, oh yeah, the hero character wasn't even playable at the time.
Also, I guess this is a case where they lose and we have to win.
Yeah, but that, I don't know, it's very strange storytelling.
Now it is time to finish you.
Wrong game, M. Bison.
No, not the purple!
I'm here too now!
What? I can't do my sissy hypno!
Hand me your hair.
Horrible!
We can't do physics.
All their hair just looks like clay or pasta.
I bet, honestly, if you looked at a different playthrough, you'd see the hair going in different directions. I feel like the physics are just randomized.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You after shouting?
Yeah, it's literally just at the whims of the
I've followed them
engine.
since the Black Moons appeared.
Also,
Shadow
jeez,
was
girl,
involved with the
that suit is, like,
destruction of
way
New
too
York.
tight.
I'm glad that she started finally
Chun-Li,
wearing pants, even
you
though that they're
completely lost your head
also
in that
tight,
fight.
but hey, it's not gonna chafe around.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll never act like that again.
I can't look at these characters in this game without remembering the, like,
How do we stop them
really
from going
stupid, cutting room floor
I'm
page.
not sure,
Like,
but it seems
revision
Shadow
changes
had
where it's like,
completely
oh yeah, they had to
control
nerf Chun-Li's breast physics on the character selection.
Oh, yeah.
And they had to
Specifically
remove...
for player 2.
stolen.
They had to remove a model of Cammy's nipples that were not used but were in the files. Which is like,
Oh?
fucking what? Why?
Yeah, they might
There's a
modeled
group of
her
computer hackers who
nipples.
have gone missing.
That,
Their ages,
that's
genders,
reminding me of what they did with
nationalities,
Soul
all varied.
Calibur 6, where they just modeled that stuff for, like, some of the female characters. I'm like, guys,
From all angles.
why are we doing this?
Such as a criminal
Yeah, Taki's
organization
always cold for some reason.
This
You know why they're doing it.
Do you mean the hackers were coerced to
I mean,
build
look
Black
at this.
How does a hacker build a
No one stopped the
moon?
moons from exploding in the other 6 cities. Take it easy. Oh yes.
Oh
I need to
god,
ask
wait.
something.
Where did you pull that from?
Trying to deliver it to you
No,
before
don't tell me. No.
Shadow attacked him.
Do you know how you smuggle drugs across the country?
Why the agent was attacked is also not clear, though I can guess.
You have no idea how long I had to dig for this.
It's the same.
I love that thing that VAs do in like certain games where they go like yeah, like that. They just audibly like make a grunt like to let you know that they feel something.
What? Huh?
Wait.
I mean, what is a word?
Hi?
Everybody just
Stay back.
teleports.
This might be a trick.
I'm being ignored?
Basta.
It was a very Japanese joke.
Yeah, let's get the writers for Happy Tree Friends to write the Street Fighter 6 stories.
Jeez.
So, yeah, so... Charlie Nash, which... I guess it's just his name. I don't think that's anything weird. It's just they refer to him by Charlie or Nash depending on region because, you know...
And now it's just his full name, Charlie Nash.
Yeah. What? He spoke a line of dialogue to him after doing a suplex.
He whispered into his ear lovingly.
I love you so much, Kyle.
Who are you? You're not...
Those nights were nothing, Kyle!
This is my V skill.
You just helped me build V-Trigger Gauge.
Why are my hands like this?
Fine, you can keep ignoring me if you want. It actually makes it easier to take care of this. I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind. I came here to take that piece. Just hand it to me quietly.
Master.
The guy who stands around and goes, Master.
Please understand that the piece is important to me. I must have it no matter what. I hope you won't hate me for this!
She's probably gonna hate you for this.
You really can't tell you.
I won't lose, you're going to lose.
Obvious.
There was a discussion that me and Bob had once, and he reminded me of it yesterday, actually, where, like, one thing Street Fighter 6 is lacking is that there's not a lot of interactions between named characters. It's mostly like World Tour stuff where they're interacting with your avatar.
Yeah.
Win quotes.
Yeah, it's like you got the win quotes, and then that's really it. Whereas like 4 and 5 have stuff like this, where characters actually have dialogue, or like you have an entire story of the characters interacting, and also like mid-fight dialogue and some of the more important bits.
There is some in the arcade mode for 6.
Is there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, why are you...
Master.
Yeah, it has its own, like, distinct
only
events
take
and
this fight back for
interactions compared to, like, World Tour. So it kind of is, like, trying to get a trade-off between, like, a new means of storytelling where you, like, learn from the characters, like, directly as an avatar rather than, like, something like this, where it has its... Yeah, each method has its own ups and downs.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm at least glad that they, like, tried something different instead of just doing what NRS have been doing for, like, a decade or so.
The deadline is...
Master.
And I'm not saying that, like, the NRS stuff is, like, bad. It's just
Yeah. I kind of
a
like
little
it.
tiring. I kind of wish they would, like, try something a little different, you know?
Yeah.
You... Oh, now I understand. You were also receiving similar information.
I'm not wearing a shirt and it's so
ignoring
fucking
me?
cold outside. I thought Helen was a mop for a second.
God.
I literally thought that girl was about. Wear some leggings! Your thighs are gonna freeze off!
Everybody in here is freezing to death right now.
One of our associates. whose
Yeah, just wait
crafting
until, like,
pieces-
another character
Your
shows
crafting
up.
pieces? But why would you want them? What?
He has no interest in the pieces themselves. He plans to fight against Bison, so he doesn't want them to get into Shadowloo's hands.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're surprisingly on time, Judy.
Oh no. I have
How
to
come
hear
she's
this
not
voice.
like? How come she's not like fucking ripped and like a slab of beef?
So those
Horrible.
are your personal toy soldiers? They look kind of dim to be
Also,
fighters.
reminder: Jury went in here in only that, with her toes exposed, in snow.
If you're confident, then let me try them out. Let's see.
I love getting frostbite.
Assam, why does nobody ever listen to me?
Master.
Time to play!
I remember something weird where, like, her design used to not have, like, the black leather underneath.
Yeah.
And then they, for whatever reason, just, they had this weird thing where they were, like, occasionally were like, oh, I guess we went too far, we should censor this. It's like, fucking, the rest of it was fine, though.
I don't understand what was going on with Capcom circa 2016.
It's like, oh, Mika slapping her ass is way too far, but Laura's everything is fine. Like, either you go all in or you fucking don't. Like, pick one, man.
I'm not a big fan of this jury design, TBH. It's kind of just...
I don't like it. I'm so glad that it went back to something similar to, like, her 4 design for 6, because this one is just kind of bleh.
I will give 6 that, at least.
Fight me seriously, then you can just die.
Don't have a lot of good things to say about Jury.
Enough already. Now let me explain why
Most specifically, this fucking dub voice.
Satisfied. Why don't you also fight?
Because I am DLC for Season 2. That was terrible. I'm gonna stop.
They haven't even finished my face yet.
What if we could
Oh, New York and not Metro City.
What?
Oh yeah, what the...
How did...
Oh yeah, I forgot that Metro City is in Canada, apparently, according to Street Fighter 6's messed up world map.
Man, it's just like Steven Universe, where Russia just isn't there. Zangief SPD too hard, and now it's just a smoldering crater.
God.
Negative emotions are what psycho power feeds upon to grow stronger. From the chaos unleashed by the moons, psycho power would grow immensely. It would become the ultimate power. That is the core of Shadowloo and Bison. So now it's up to us to
I'm surprised this lady is so prominent.
Doesn't sound
Don't make that sound again, Jury. But yeah, again, technically prequel to Street Fighter 3, so
if they obtain all the
they're still setting that up because, you know, this girl is the guild secretary.
If you want to defeat
Even though that she is named something completely different and looks radically different.
We have found evidence linking those missing hackers to
Yeah,
the
so
development
what's
of
the
Black
deal with her name?
I don't know. If the end guild just renames her.
Okay.
Helen is just an alias. Colleen is her real name.
Okay, fair.
all work together.
Why, she is wearing leggings, just thigh-high ones. Cover up the rest.
But if I'm going to risk
Oh
my
god,
life,
Rashid's arm musculature, Jesus Christ.
What a shot. Thank you for that.
I am really
Hi!
Huh?
secret plans in a place like this.
I'm here now.
There's another DLC character, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, I was actually excited for Urien to show up because, you know, Urien fighting M. Bison in anything that isn't Capcom Fighting Jam is cool. But he doesn't do that in the story. Jeez, that suit is so tight, man.
And he's huge.
I'm sorry to
Also,
say,
Urien rules.
One more word.
He's fucking great. No wonder why they brought him in here.
He's awesome.
Yeah, they definitely knew what they were doing when they made V-Trigger Aegis Reflector.
Man, Urien's so cool. It's just a shame that this was his introduction to 5.
Shame that he's so complex, but for those that do understand him, I hope you have fun.
I love me some complex characters.
Stop acting so violent to him. Aren't you satisfied?
No.
I want him to be a stain on the ground.
Commoner, get that filthy hand off me before I make you regret it.
He even did it there.
please calm yourself down.
Fine then. I will be watching you all with great amusement.
Okay, bye. God, the hair looks like fucking noodles.
Yeah, it's all just like one big model too, rather than like strands and pieces like they did with the playable version.
God, it looks like Play-Doh.
Oh my wamo.
That's a joke, right? Huh?
Oh my god, Rashid's acting is so tokusatsu.
Yeah, they're like going over the top with the like cartooniness.
Close your eyes.
Cartoonishness.
Unfortunately, I can't touch your soul, but that doesn't mean I can't give you a little bit of help. Here.
Do I want you to touch my soul? Press the up button to reset Charlie Nash.
What? What? What you just said was the truth? He's really dead?
Yes! Now shut up!
I mean, you can tell that now that his head is glowing?
You should be
You
feeling
can
better.
tell that because he has fucking Frankenstein scars over him!
Half of this man is green, dude. Like,
What the hell's wrong with you? Why are you green?
I'm sure he's just standing there watching this. Uncharacteristically silent.
Utterly despised by
I'm not gonna get involved with this. This is above my pay grade.
suitable to lead this world. That's why I want to destroy.
Is Rashid the Riddler? Is that why he has a question mark shaped beard?
Is that satisfactory?
I mean, he does solve a riddle in the climax of this story.
We all share the same common goal. To stop Shadowloo's deadly
I think it's funny that Colleen mentioned Gil leading the world, and I'm just like, it's funny that that guy got beat up by, like, the average New Yorker.
For at least, as long as Bison still lives.
These guys don't even fucking know each other. What is their common ground other than, I hate Bison, I have to get... Actually, that's a lot of Street Fighter characters now that I think about it.
Yeah.
but Rashid doesn't even have that. His whole thing is just like, I want to meet my friend again.
We also received a report.
And now she fucking undipped us!
My friend's jelly. That sucks.
Parrot's hair actually looks like fucking cavatappi pasta.
And you are against blasphemy manners.
It's the fucking color and like the like shading on it that just makes it look so flat.
You can fight for it.
Can't we settle this peacefully?
You must get what you want on your own merit. That is the Kanzuki family motto.
So you earned all that money yourself then?
I'm absolutely positive it's nepotism and she's lying out of her ass.
Oh, we're Karen now. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of who the player is because it keeps switching.
Yeah, it's only in like the life bars where it says that really laughing my ass off while I get eagle spiked. And they also did this weird thing with her where her Rekkas are now like a part of her V-trigger.
Yeah, I did not like this move list change. Which I guess is fine, because I found a ton of characters like playing this game anyway.
Yeah.
This is actually the game where I picked up Dalsum.
Now, let's have a little chat.
God, it's still so weird to me that, like, they brought Karin back for this in the first place, and then just like, okay, yeah, she's just freaking... she's, what is it, like, HQ, she's freaking M from James Bond or whatever to all these Street Fighters.
I mean, she's the one that has, like, all of the financial resources, I guess.
You have my word. I don't know if you believe me or not, but please believe me. I wouldn't lie to a Kanzuki.
Actually, I would, but, you know,
I don't know who you are.
Shibasaki, contact all the top-ranked fighters on the list.
Have
Get
them
me
beat the
the
shit out of that
Street
man.
Fighters! But who the fuck is in the fucking Karen's speed dial? Like, you're gonna call Ryu? He doesn't have a phone! He didn't get one until 6!
If she really has all the best fighters on speed dial, Abigail would have solved this entire plot in like 5 seconds.
You just need to tell him, Shadaloo said that your car sucks.
I think we prefer this a lot more.
They're trying to replace all cars with the helicopters. Beat the shit out of them.
Bring it on.
And you just hear like him doing a stupid vrooming sounds like vroom, vroom, vroom.
Oh yeah, fucking banana hair Ken.
Yes, this Ken design,
God.
not so much the outfit, just the way his face and hair were drawn, just... Oh boy. People had reactions.
Again, before 3, which 3 just kind of had like the default look, so Ken had this look, said, nah, that looked terrible, and just went back to looking how he did in fucking Street Fighter 2.
Friggin' midlife crisis Ken.
And the same goes for Akuma. He grew a beard, shaved it off, and then he grew another one when, you know, the RE engine couldn't handle it and not make him look like a fucking sunflower.
That was real close. Hmm? You're one of Kanzuki's ninjas.
How do you know that?
Shadaloo is using the black
Rich
moon
people
to
are all
drive the
connected.
world into chaos.
Rich people use
The
ninjas to
Kanzuki family is
communicate?
requesting help from the world's best fighters to prevent this
Yeah,
invasion.
probably.
I'm glad that, you know, fucking Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk doesn't have ninjas then.
Understood. I alone will join their fight for now. Please tell them so.
I just know that Musk would use a ninja just to be like, check out my Elden Ring build, and then Ken would be like, shut the fuck up, Shinryu!
But I...
God.
What I'm trying to say is, that'll cover for you this time. But in exchange, when you complete your training, you must show me the result of all your effort.
I was gonna do
That's
that
a great...
anyway.
That's a great line reading, Ken. You want to do that again?
No wonder why they replaced him.
See ya. I look forward to hearing about the answer that lies beyond.
He really
Yikes.
said that like he's reading off of a card.
What?
God.
Don't act so arrogant. You picking a fight with me? Arrogance? I've been working here longer than
Oh
you
my
have.
god!
You come in acting all bossy. I beat you to a pulp. I'm the one who beat you to a pulp.
Thank you for waiting.
Anyways,
Your sources find any information?
As
Sword!
of now, we were able to acquire
It's just
a
the
master
MacGuffin
list.
quest.
The list of all people that
Yeah.
people were sent to. Additionally, we're currently investigating
Yeah, that's
who else
generally
might
the
have accessed
easiest
that
thing to
list.
like write for a story. We gotta find all of the things in order to do the thing, and then bam, problem solved.
The Black
You know,
Moon,
get the Infinity
created by
Gems, get
Shadaloo
the
using the hackers
fucking
they
Kami
supposedly
Dogu.
kidnapped. These pieces were likely made by the hackers. Additionally, Guile is contacting our colleague who infiltrated Shadaloo. We hope he has more information to share.
Working undercover. That sounds interesting.
These characters stand around
Then Shadaloo wants
uncomfortably.
these pieces, and we must not let them have
God.
it.
It's like they're humans that realize that they're made out of plastic. They can't properly feel.
what am I?
Oh, so I guess Shadaloo's here, and hey, that character from Ultra Street Fighter 4 that everybody hated because Cammy was top tier near the end of that
Looks
game's
like I have
life.
to teach our uninvited guests a lesson in manners.
Hey, don't fuck it up like last time.
It's actually interesting that they made a bunch of like NPC characters like just for this, and while they do like borrow animation and other things, it is interesting to like hack and like play as them, you know?
Yeah.
Like a certain NPC we'll be seeing later that I just remembered.
Oh yeah.
There's some effort put into this. It isn't just all reused characters.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, find workarounds or, you know, like, work smarter, not harder.
You take your hands off.
I'll never let you escape. If the two of you are not satisfied fighting each other, then I can join in to give the satisfaction you deserve.
What the fuck?
No,
thank you.
I hate this.
I'm very satisfied.
Very Japanese humor. Also, I guess Cammy was fighting DiCaprio back there.
DiCaprio.
We couldn't finish her in-game model, so that fight just got cut.
I think she actually may be a fight in the game.
Well, then why did they fucking oh, whatever.
I guess too many fights in a row. Oh.
We don't know how to do storytelling.
Oh my god, Guile's legs. The musculature of these characters makes me ill. It's like, these guys are super dehydrated. Drink some fucking water or Gatorade.
Yeah, the proportions on these models are getting worse the longer I stare at them. Like, at least when I'm fighting, I don't even think about it much, but seeing them, like, standing around and talking, it just really starts to stand out.
Yeah.
Shadaloo has the same list. They'll be going after them.
Yeah, again, you don't see that level of muscle detail unless you haven't been drinking water in a while. And Zangief's here, I guess.
Now everybody has
I love that they just showed up in costume, like...
Yeah! Yeah, that's just how Zangief shows up to the function. Zangief's fucking writing here is god-awful. I'm surprised that they got anything out of him in 6.
Some little thing in package. I was busy on wrestling tour, so I left with friend.
Can you say where your friend is now?
I think he's in India. I will go and get him.
Be right back.
Then who else?
How are you gonna go to Japan to India not on a plane? Hold my beer! SPD!
He just does a lariat the entire time and like spins up into the atmosphere.
You can do that in Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Can't really feel like I'm going to Brazil.
Also, I love how they like implied that it was Darun, but they couldn't say it was because they didn't have the rights to say that like until later.
I always thought that too, but who knows?
No, it is Darun.
Ah. Before he left into the Fexel universe.
Yeah.
Oh no! I forgot they had a model of Melvasters!
He looks like frickin' a bootleg Tintin model.
He looks like a human model that they downscaled and like increased his head size.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now,
that was awesome and stuff, yeah.
You'll have to protect your mom.
Anyways.
And remember, you gotta protect your mommy when I eventually get into a crypto pyramid scheme.
He just tried to do it when I'm joking. He's ripping off
God.
Sherm shit.
It's nice to watch.
Or maybe Sherm learned it from Mel. Who knows?
I think
Mel grows up to be Sherm.
come with us.
No!
He has a family. He should
Mel
stay
is a
here and
dead
protect them.
name!
Friggin' Sherm Masters.
I love
That
that
actually-
fucking Cowlick is like blocking Chun's face.
God, I actually had a fucking horrible idea that recontextualized Sherm's whole stories is that he was the son of like a rich, famous martial artist fighter and he wanted to do it so badly, but he just floundered and didn't have any self-discipline at every turn, so he just turned to drugs and then everything else happened.
I'm sorry, I'm busy staring at her fucking antenna that are sticking out of her head, because it doesn't look right at all.
I was looking at that low poly texture behind her head.
Ibuki and Mika.
Oh yeah, wow.
I'll see you all
That
again
is a
next time at the base.
that is like an early GameCube level texture.
With like Xbox 360 levels of bloom.
Spent a lot of time hanging out at Karen's place.
Well, I guess Birdie's got a job to do.
Too quiet now.
Are you sure about that?
Every time I see this, I have to remind myself Yoshinori Ono does not work for Capcom anymore.
You look alright. Can you stand?
Although I'm not sure if he was the one that like wrote that Birdie should be a fat stereotype.
I'll let you get away from me. If you escape,
Back off.
if you escape, they won't feed me anymore.
I hate that.
Get out of my way.
They really tried to figure out, okay, how are we gonna fit him into this?
I feel like I should mention that, like, this is Birdie after they nerfed how fat he was, because in the original previews, he was, like, gigantic.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was bigger?
Yeah, his gut was, like, massive.
Christ.
Yeah, like, I think in his, like, likes in his bio, it says he likes beer, jerky, and then they're just like, food, fuck it.
Food.
Yeah.
Food, separate from jerky.
You're white now.
You saved me from this fat idiot.
I'm sorry.
Why is Noem blue fucking white?
They just didn't care.
Ouch! Hey kid, do you like Mega Man? Well, you're not getting a new game in a decade!
I have something that I want to ask you.
What the fuck happened to you between Second Impact and Third Strike?
If you don't want to end up like this. Have you seen this piece before?
You're a fighter, right?
My sister has it. You are correct. Get free. Now, why don't you tell me where the control key is? Or door number 2, where I take you hostage and threaten your sister with your life.
I'm here now.
I guess this is what inspires Sean to fucking be a Shoto clone. Wow, Ken Master saved my life!
Alright, that wasn't the future, I guess.
I'll never forgive you.
Oh my god, Ken's fucking tits.
Oh, I mean, they love tits in this game.
It's true.
Yeah, you're right. It's weird to think that this Ken design actually inspired what would become like Ajit's new design in Battle Craze moving forward.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I liked the fit. It felt sporty, and that's kind of all that I have to say. Oh my god!
Why? Alright, sure. We're gonna teabag the CPU, sure.
I feel like Ken actually would have done that if he actually got a tall, thin, poison-wielding Asian man to get, like, deliberately confused.
Alright, Laura hasn't actually shown up other than that one weird wrestling segment.
What? Intruders? I understand. I'll get back there right now. Hey, wait!
Don't scream!
The noise he makes is actually really good.
Are you alright?
Hi, suddenly we're here in Brazil.
Wait, I think I know you. You're part of the Matsuda family.
Yes, I am.
How do you know?
Can I ask you, was this sent to your house?
Those guys were asking me about this just before. So, my sister! She caused trouble again.
Look.
Channeling that, like, Street Fighter 4 thing where they, like, pause during the super art and their eyes go all huge.
Oh my god.
Okay, you guys saved my life. But it's my sister's.
Sean's cheeks look like really puffed up for some reason.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Laura?
Ah, god.
Hi! Were you guys talking about me?
Oh my god, she breasted
What are
boobily.
you doing around here? And look at your hair! I know what it
Don't touch me! Hey!
But you still look so thin as a rail! You must eat more meat, otherwise your girlfriend won't like you!
I said I don't have a girlfriend! I give
Do you think we should stop?
Wow, so quirky, so funny.
Let's make things burn with one more head rub!
Is this
What are you doing?
a typical
They were like,
relationship?
okay, Google, show me how siblings interact.
Okay, now that I've said hello to my
This is
dear
before
little
AI
brother,
started taking off, but this feels like if you ask Google AI how siblings, like,
I recognize
work.
who you are. Why would a famous person like you be
Chokehold
here?
into fucking
I was looking
pinning.
for a package that had been sent to you.
You told Sean to give you something. I don't like the sound of that. If you're trying to steal from my brother, I'll make you regret it.
Wait!
we have to make our characters fight!
And now I'm here to collect.
They don't know what they're doing with this character.
Alright,
Just give up.
this character certainly existed.
Yeah. I like playing her a whole lot, so...
It's
Yeah.
crazy how her default is, like, her least awful design.
Yeah. And it's still not great.
So, the U.S. martial arts champion still has the ability to fight even after all that.
Both of you stop it! Hey, sis! Listen to me! These people saved my life!
Huh?
This
They
white
saved me
man
from
kicked an
that.
Asian dude
Those
in the
guys.
face!
Oh.
Oh, is that the case? I see. Then why didn't you tell me that earlier?
Because you pinned me to the ground and beat the shit out of me.
In return for saving me, can I give them this?
Okay. But in exchange, can I go along with you guys? My name's Lara Matsuda.
I guess I'm
You
gonna
just found
save
my
the
skill.
world or something!
So, if my skill can be of help,
Yeah!
can you let me promote Matsuda Jujitsu by using your online karate class? Deal? What?
What?
Deal. For giving us the peace. Besides, I think you already decided to come along.
All right! I'm going to make Matsuda Jujitsu world famous! What do you want as a souvenir? You want medicine that makes you taller or popular with girls?
I don't need that! And just so you know, your fighting style is no longer
Her
Matsuda
interactions really are like, you gotta be cool with girls!
All my life!
You need pills for that!
Are you a friend of those stupid jerks? Unfortunately, you're a little too...
So many people are just showing up in Brazil.
Monster is too much for you to handle.
The center of the universe, they call it.
To Capri.
I'm here too.
So what's her deal? She's just like a friend of Cammy's or something.
A little thing like this could
Hey,
really
Capri,
cause-
she's like a clone, I think.
Okay.
Like a direct clone of her.
Oh, right, I got you.
Oh, hey.
Is their strength really being enhanced?
It's Ed before the steroids kicked in.
Oh my god, that muscle.
God. Also this, which is just...
Boo.
Yeah.
There goes a spear.
God.
They'd even use that in the in-game fight, so they really included that just to be like, oh, we're stereotyping. Okay, anyway.
They had a lot of fuck-ups with this game.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what do we do for the black doll? And like, Jerry Seinfeld just bursts into it. It's like, hey guys, I know what to do. Also, yeah, she has that, which. God.
That's comically bad.
Why don't you just drop dead?
That is like some RE5 levels of they had to have known either that or they're just stupid.
Also, he channeled his inner Pokemon where he just says the word muscle over and over again. Oh, that's
The whole
Ed.
character in this game. Yeah, that's Ed.
I didn't even notice him.
It's amazing how Ed went from like reasonably slim to fucking roided out, and then in Street Fighter 6 they found like a good balance. Because he's muscular, but not like fucking puffed up like Popeye.
I'm red.
I'm so hot now!
I am going to burst at the seams!
I think this chump might have it.
Huh? Is that your intuition again?
Since you first found me, has my intuition ever been wrong, even once?
God, this model of Ed.
It's so weird looking at it now.
He just keeps saying the word. What the fuck?
I forgot about that.
Christ.
You were hiding this in your cleavage. Nothing personnel, kid. It's so
Get her
weird.
out of here.
It's funny how Balrog's like character arc went from I want to fight so I can be rich to I guess I'm a surrogate dad now. And the other funny thing is like Ed's name wasn't actually finalized. It just came from like the shorthand for ending. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, this fucking bit.
Wow.
Oh yeah, speaking of racism.
Oh boy.
I have something I need to ask you.
You a mugger? I heard it's happening. a lot.
Average white New Yorker moment.
Average white New Yorker when they see an
When they
old
see-
Indian man teleport above their fucking car.
I'm not a mugger. You don't fool me.
God.
Alex wasn't playable in base, was he?
Nah,
He was like the first DLC character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think this fight is like the last time that you see him.
What a great way for him to go out.
I really hope that they do him better in 6. Do you think they're gonna mention like this interaction in 6?
Oh my god. Hey, remember that? Hey, yo, Dawson, remember that time I was racist to you?
Was this a thing where, like, they had, like, day one DLC on the disc or some shit like that? Or was that...
Surprisingly not.
Okay.
Yeah, they learned from Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Right, that was it.
Still want to do this? Calm yourself down. I am truly not a mugger. What are
Does
you?
a mugger mug
My
kids'
apologies,
skulls?
But I would like to ask you to give that piece to me.
Yeah, the skulls of children which had Red Bull branding on it in one of the costumes.
Oh!
That thing's not a big deal to me. You take it.
My thanks.
That's just a queen.
One last thing. Sometime in the future, you might feel that you want to seek answers. When the time comes, you must turn your eyes to the world.
I guess. Goodbye, Alex. See you in
Okay.
Street Fighter 6.
Bye.
It took like so long for Alex to become like
that woman
good
Bison's
in
body
5.
Yep.
But something's wrong with her. Cammy, any idea?
It's like I think
PNG.
Well, isn't she an enemy? Then let me take care of her.
No, don't. I'll fight her to be certain.
There's gonna be like that scene from like Skull Island: Rise of Kong, dinosaur
God.
PNG.
I just want to make note of their giant fire hydrant gloves.
Yeah.
I actually quite like playing Cammy in this game too.
Cammy was fun.
Something I can do.
Ow!
Don't scream in my ear. Sleepy.
Nobody move! Laura!
There he is!
She's the agent working
Why
for
did
Shadowloo.
Sean call the
We have the authority
police?
to arrest her.
Why are the police white in
Take it easy.
Brazil?
She's no
Well,
longer a
actually, no.
danger.
That's self-explanatory. Never mind.
You don't have to worry, Cammy. We should
Believe it
get
or not, there
her
are in
out
fact
now.
white people in Brazil.
What's the percentage?
Your big sisters will help
I
you.
think it's like 20 or 30%.
Oh, that's pretty substantial.
Yeah.
Help you. We'll help you. Big sister will.
What are you doing? Give the girl to us now.
Voiced by Combo Fiend, by the way.
Don't do it!
Frickin' Peter.
I am.
This isn't Peter Shorts.
Damn it.
This is Peter Longs.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what? You should fight a cop.
Not a terrible idea. Wow, he's apparently pathetic too.
Just a regular human being in this world of Street Fighters.
He didn't even pull out his firearm like he did in the cutscene. I think it's funny just because
What
he
the
was
hell?
a named cop. Oh yeah, Jury's
What are you?
tricycle.
Jury.
Yeah, what the?
Looks like you're having fun.
I don't
Get on
entirely
board.
remember
You
what
can
Jury
do
and
this.
Cammy's like relationship is.
What are you?
Near non-existent.
How sweet. The love between sisters.
I don't think
turns
Jerry's
out to
relationship with
be
fucking anybody is a thing. She's just like a hired goon, isn't she? At least she isn't 6.
Damn it!
Are you trying to follow them on foot?
Take a guess where they end up
To do
driving
what?
towards.
The road is a straight line from here.
Japan. Some different continent.
How do they keep coming?
I have to head to the base now. Please hold them off.
Sure.
I must
think-
go now.
To me.
I think one of the things that kind of makes like this story awkward is that a lot of scenes take place in like one stage, and while there are like different like platforms and stuff for like characters to like stand on, it still just feels like everything is just happening in this one single locale for a lot of time.
Everything
Yeah.
feels very condensed in a weird way.
Oh yeah, the Shadowloo base just looks like that, and nobody has noticed that from space.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah, just let us walk in.
Hey, wait, you! That's not the right way. We have to stop the moons, so we have to find the control room.
We have to destroy the moon. Haven't you seen
Know that
Sonic
Bison
Adventure
must
2?
Be in here.
We have to
Find
find
him
the
and
computer room.
Come on! Wait!
Charlie, we gotta find the
Just look,
computer room!
Hanzuki and some other people are coming here soon. We all share the same goal to stop the Black Moons. If we all work together, our chances would be better, right? If we could stop the moons, Bison's power would also weaken, and you would be able to defeat him easier. I can't afford to waste time. Hey, don't just rush off. You could get killed. Oh. Look, I really don't know what happened to you, but if you want to get to Bison, you shouldn't abandon us.
What you're saying is right.
They did make a lot of
Some
like
things cannot
stages
be
for
resolved
like
by being right.
the inner catacombs of the Shadaloo base that you normally can't fight on.
There goes my beard.
Clipping into my chest like usual.
My chest is a hollow cavity, actually.
Yeah, just like Zangief.
Wonderful to see you again.
I guess we're all Scooby-Dooing here in Shadaloo now.
Find the control room around here?
Teleport!
Miyazaki is the head steward of the Kanzuki family. Of course he did.
How come he wasn't playable?
And I suggest we should work together.
He should be like
And I'll
Sebastian.
forgive you for what happened to me.
Or Hein.
Please do
Hein.
not touch my head steward. By the way, do you actually?
He actually
have
does
a
kind of
piece?
look like Hein a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Again? These guys are getting on my nerves.
Yeah, you're right, Rashid.
I was hoping he was just gonna bring him along for the fight.
Great punish.
Victory is the only option for a Kanzuki.
She said that
I didn't
very
hear any of
fast.
that. I didn't hear a single word of what you said.
It all happened in instants. It was more like.
I like how they have hit sparks in the cutscenes. I hope you had good fucking catching arm.
Keep an eye on them. I'm supposed to be responsible for their safekeeping, but there's no time. Can I trust you?
It's very weird that there were certain characters that are like, well, we know we're going to put them in, so they get to be important in the story. Like, I don't know if Buki is important, but she's here.
Yeah.
She certainly is there.
Well, they made an effort to put her in despite the fact that she wasn't playable yet, but...
It's all your fault because you went the wrong way. No, it's all your fault. You're slow, so they decided to leave us behind. Watch out!
I killed that guy.
He's dead.
Thank you for that.
Her hair.
Hey!
I got a little horsey.
His face!
Come and get it.
I'm eating my own hoodie!
You guys ever hear of a show called My Little Pony?
Yeah, my favorite's Rainbow Cat. You know what? I'll probably just ask Susie. What is Balrog's favorite?
God.
Yeah, there are some unique stages here.
The way his scream echoed is
And then gets cut off.
I like how Ed was just standing there the whole time. It's like, wow, Dad, that really sucks.
Don't worry. Compared to my special training, this is nothing. Now, why don't you try me on for size?
I like playing this lady too. Who believe was base roster.
Yeah.
I guess this is before they did the V Skill 2 and V Trigger 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, all she had was talk shit on the mic, and my friend comes out and like drop kicks user or something.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, has no role in the story mode. Nadeshiko just exists in her V-Trigger in the story mode for some reason, but no actual role.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Groot is a part of Rocket Raccoon's move list in MVCI, but he doesn't show up at all.
Oh, yeah. Okay, they mad.
I'm here too!
I'm back from New York. I got called something racist.
I love how delayed that reaction was.
I'll take care of them.
Sorry it took so long, Chun-Li. I was racially profiled.
Time to burn everyone to death.
Only if you believe that you will burn to death, because that's like Dalsum's yoga fire. That's how it works.
Right.
You are one of the people who has the Merope.
Aren't you?
Super intelligent 3-year-old.
Using hackers to track all of the pieces down. We'll save the conversation for later.
Oh, is this
We
the
have to
lady
get out of
that
here now.
is hanging out with her in 6?
Yep,
Yes.
Leaf then.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I still have to look for the.
First she was kidnapped by Shadowloo, then she was kidnapped by the Illuminati. What a life.
Her therapy must be interesting.
I hope she opens up her mouth and shoots out a giant laser beam.
Wrong game. This isn't Variable Geo. I wish there was a new Variable Geo game that just had budget and a cinematic, like, story mode, just so we could get something like this from it.
This game is
but
less...
I don't want it to look like Street Fighter 6.
This game is less modest than Variable Geo.
You're actually right. Ironically, for Variable Geo starting off as a blatant hentai game.
Yeah.
I guess we both made it here.
Chun-Li's running!
Now we have
Her little jog!
After we set up these pieces, we'll be able to stop the Black Moons.
Is Fong gonna go and say the fucking you forgot one little detail, my little Chinese delivery girl? Now that I have all of the pieces. Oh no, he's not gonna Crash Bandicoot it.
You must be exhausted after your trip.
Okay, so why...
Dare you try to interrupt
Where did these things come from?
Dedicated to Lord Bison. I won't let either of you leave.
I don't know.
Like, if they were made for this console, then why did they get sent out? Who sent them out to a bunch of random people?
The Rashid friend? I don't know.
Maybe, I think? I like how Chun-Li isn't even in the background of this.
Chun-Li's just like, I'm not here!
This is the end for you.
I'm glad that Battle Craze KO cries don't echo that long.
They could.
This is it.
I just realized I don't know how to play chess.
David Sirlin's chess 2 is a lot harder than I expected it would. It still fucks me up that David Sirlin had some sort of significant role in making a port of Street Fighter 2 that nobody liked, but still, that guy has such a fat ego about Street Fighter 2. Like, there's like more games. Just fucking try them. Yeah, we get it. You like Street Fighter 2. Let's get you to bed.
Then this is...
Oh man, the lava pit.
Hi? Is that Abel?
You were the one who was
Yep.
operating undercover, Abel? I see.
Him and his tiny head.
Oh no, that's Abel. I'm Abel.
Someone.
Are you willing?
Back into the control room.
Potentially. Where are his shoes? He specifically doesn't have shoes because of his Street Fighter 4 design, also not having shoes.
Fucking brilliant.
We'll execute that program right now, or else.
But if I...
You!
Do you think
You!
I'm a complete fool who didn't realize you were
You!
sticking around for the ones who had the control keys? Tell me, do you want me to melt you down like I
Oh,
did
they're
to that
huge.
other
Also poisonous, but
programmer?
mostly huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Giant yaoi
This
hands.
program. With this, nobody will be able to stop it from happening. Dun, 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 dun. This is so perfect! This is so perfect. Operation Chain.
I always take notice of whenever his hands clip through his sleeves.
I mean, stuff is clipping through other stuff in this game, like, constantly. Oh no, a giant golf ball.
The Black Moons hadn't stopped, but now they rebooted.
What did you say?
Descent program. It must have been.
Look at this fucking guy's fucking whip a dollop a daisy haircut.
Everything within 10 kilometers. This monitor shows the time until the moons drop.
Oh yeah, I guess we have a doomsday clock. It's a Street Fighter game.
God.
Every Street Fighter character's therapy sessions must be interesting.
I like how in Street Fighter Alpha the plot was basically just everybody just kind of turns up here incidentally fighting Bison and Shadaloo.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just like G.I. Joe.
Hiding these is a backup plan.
Each moon will directly impact on their city. This isn't good.
It can't be.
My head is...
I just noticed your design. It's terrible.
Go power?
His head is so tiny.
From me! This isn't... good!
He smells like shit. Then suddenly Bison is here too.
Operation Chains is a complete success!
Chains!
Will fall onto every target city.
What have you been doing this whole time?
Chaos!
Why are you dancing like an idiot?
And the world will be in flames! The negative energy from all around the world will nourish Lord
Okay, their new plan is just drop a bunch of satellites, destroy some major cities, world in despair, Bison unstoppable.
Then I'll finish you here.
I like how, yeah, their plan is to destroy a bunch of cities to indirectly make Bison stronger.
I mean, I guess it would be easier to take over the world for, like... Didn't Shadaloo start off as just a fucking drug company? A fucking drug cartel? And now they're just dabbling in...
Kill you! It looks like you want to die again.
Now, do I do a comparison of the 14 steps of fascism with Shadaloo or no?
He said it. I swear to God, he just said you want to die again, but the subtitles excluded the again.
What would Umberto Eco think about M. Bison?
What is an Umberto Eco?
He did the 14 Parallels of Fascism thing that you just mentioned.
I'm fucking silly. Okay.
Nice whiff.
Awesome. Great job.
Yeah.
Ow.
I beat you with a crouching jab.
They did.
Sting did.
You broke my glasses.
I'm tired of your fake ass.
Not yet.
Idiot. Do you think the fist of someone like you, one whose life has already expired, can even reach me?
I mean, he almost KO'd you in that match, let's be real.
GG's easy.
Oh hey, guess who we haven't seen in a while?
I forgot about him because he's useless.
It took me a while to gather up enough poop to teleport here.
Whatever vocal thing they were doing with him just doesn't fucking work. At least not in English.
I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you.
According to plan.
He really was. Why was that Bison like, yes, I will wait for this Aztec quote unquote deity to show up?
Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
Good job, the both of you motherfuckers.
I thought he said disappoint me. Is it like that was a command? I need you to disappoint me real quick.
Oh yeah, at some point they turned Nikali's V-Trigger 1 into a not permanent one.
It's going as I have.
Oh yeah.
I want to enjoy this.
Jesus Christ.
I want to enjoy this. Enjoy what, my Lord Bison?
His hair has a mind of its own, I think.
Flipping into his ass! Okay, I'm gonna fuck off. Bye. What did Bison even want him for?
I don't know. Nikali just gets washed by every single person he was prophesied to kill.
Yeah, because he's like, no. Nikali's only supposed to be here during like times of like great strife or some shit, and he gets his ass handed to him by
Can you stand?
an old yoga man, a buff empowered dictator, and then just a karate
Were
hobo.
you able to defeat Bison?
I couldn't kill him.
Oh, I see. I guess they still haven't finished the job. Damn it. I still wasn't able to find my friend yet.
They might have her in a jar somewhere.
An old friend. This friend was
Resident
a bit of a
Evil
bonehead
8.
since we were kids. Also made games, and one became a big hit. After that, a lot of companies were making job offers. My friend was hesitating to make a decision, but then suddenly decided to work for a company that was under Shadaloo. Probably was tricked into it.
Shadaloo Cafeteria!
I'm sorry,
Ever
what?
end up making the Black Moons? My friend has been making mistakes for what seems like forever.
Can you
Every
give
time
her
I
a
got the same
name?
Call for help.
My friend, shut.
So I helped, but never once.
Yeah,
did I get a
they do
single
have a
thank you.
name. First name Mai, last name Friend.
This time.
I never
It's very
actually understood
serious.
what was supposed to be on Rashid's back in this design.
Then I assume you will
I think it's supposed to be like a backpack or something.
It's got a light on it, though.
Good sir.
His design is cool, but also there's a lot going on with it. I realize.
He also has a scouter. Also, Nikali is here, I guess. Hello.
I'm here too now. Wow, wow.
Hide. Drive. Oh my god, Armika, your hair!
How many more of them do we have to fight?
God.
Miss Chun-Li! Miss Katsuki! Oh, is that...
Buki's voice is something.
Oh my god, Abel.
What the fuck?
Zangief! He's just so cool!
Are you kidding?
He's so cool. He has, like, the brain of, like, a lug nut. Oh yeah, right! Guile knows how to fly planes.
Yeah, he is a pilot after all.
Yeah, U.S. Air Force or some shit.
Please. Thank you very much.
He's not in his right mind. We have to snap him out of it.
I will snap his neck like Siberian twig.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Questions at me. I'll take everything that you have with my muscles.
He's also just oiled up all the time.
He's like those like drawings of ladies that have the really shiny body.
I'm sorry. What did Ibuki just do?
However, you need to develop a lot more muscle power.
Oh, it's not a fight.
This therapy fucking sucks. I got SPD'd. I think one of Ibuki's dislikes is just muscles. And I don't know if that was a new addition just because they wanted her to be disgusted by Zangief's existence, I guess. So yeah, Ibuki does share something in common with Has-Been Hotel creator Vibsy Pop.
Something's wrong.
Okay then. I was gonna say me, but I mean, whatever.
You hate muscles?
I'm not a fan. I like skinny.
Time to go.
Ah, fair enough. Fucking Nikali was just running after them on foot. Like, he didn't even do, like, that fucking charge back forward attack. I'll grab your toesy woesies, osies, osies.
They're out of DP range now.
Why is he here?
Oh yeah, do you remember Jury and Cammy on the bike?
Oh yeah, it was so... Oh, they went to London?
I like how they had to specify in 6 that, yeah, they took a boat with this bike on it and then went on the bike to London again.
But they didn't get off the bike the entire time.
Yeah!
They were doing laps on the boat until they arrived.
Daisy Cruiser.
You're the one who gave up everything to save her.
Just stop it!
I like the cutscene hit sparks.
Why don't you just kill her already?
She loves saying that. Why don't you just X her already?
Why don't you just kiss her already? Sex.
They're siblings.
I thought they were clones.
Clone, sibling. I don't know. I wouldn't go for it.
Alright, I'll grant you that.
Also, Vega's here, I guess. What's Vega's beef with Cammy?
Not being important enough?
I hate beautiful women.
He's fucking oiled up, too.
She may be an
Yeah!
officer, but she must surely have a role to play.
You know what's funny? Before release, Cammy had a different face in 5, but they changed it because people complained that she looked too British.
I thought such things had been lost.
I don't know what that means.
Basically just like, oh, Cammy's too ugly, and it was just like, she looks like a regular British person.
Show it to me now.
She looks too human.
Oh my god, I forgot that like Vega's mask comes on without him having to adjust the straps.
Yeah, it just phases through him, I guess.
Yeah, previously it didn't even have any straps, but now it does.
He has magnets installed in his face. It's why his face is so puffy now.
Did she just say shut up?
Yep.
Wait, we're playing as Vega, okay.
Jerry's bike is nowhere to be seen either.
Oh, this is the first time we've seen one of these.
I wish he took the mask off, because his laughing with it off is just so fucking... Oh my god, his calves!
I want to see everything.
Connor's hair? His hair is a danger detector.
Stone glass houses.
I was the one who picked her up.
Hey, Peb, like, shut up. Shut up, just shut up.
You lack delicacy.
You're the one who lacks delicacy.
No, I know you are, but what am I?
Cry in your pillow. Time for fun.
Yeah, time to have some fun.
God.
I better not block his attacks with my feet.
I thought you said nay-nay.
Yeah, me too.
Lovely.
Actually like playing her in this game too.
She had a lot of fine-tuning throughout the game's life.
She did, yeah.
My prey, I'm gonna eat Cammy whole like a snake. Even though my motive is spider. Spiders don't eat their prey whole, they eat them in like bites.
Oh,
It's still going.
You wake up already?
I'm
No.
surprised that Jury wasn't like, "Hey Vega, you fucking pedophile! I bet you're late for your Dampler meeting."
Jesus Christ.
I see.
What do you see?
Fuck off!
I'll leave. For now.
And that's the last time I think we see him in the story.
Oh, she pulled that out of her breasts.
Hey, it's better than Cammy pulling shit out of her ass.
And this is how Jury got. This is how Jury got her phone addiction in 6.
SK, I need you to think about how you phrase that.
I know exactly how I phrased it.
When can I see Kent's homunculus son again?
We're going back to our own hideout now. It seems Helen already has some new information.
I'm fucking purple!
Got the stank on me!
No more!
I don't even know if Abelin here has more story relevance than Alex.
Charlie!
I'm Nash now.
Here!
I'll Steven Universe you!
I'm gonna take your stank.
Not yet!
Actually, no. If he Steven Universed him, he'd just spit on him and he'd be all better.
God. There, I gave him a shower.
Deodorize.
You okay? Do you know who I am?
We.
All right.
Oui.
You're the one who stopped my madness. Merci beaucoup.
Can you fix my head?
Charlie.
Although I think it's less his head is small and his fucking biceps are enormous.
Yeah. Everybody likes to throw stuff at each other.
Well, I mean, you see what happens when they try to pass stuff to each other. It just clips through their hands.
Oh yeah, you're right. Everybody got that whole horse emperor in them.
Nash? Huh?
I just watched this and I'm like, you know, I'm glad that Battle Craze actually doesn't have such a super high, like, triple or, like, double A budget, and I can't imagine, like, a story mode that's like this with the Battle Craze characters. Like, everybody, like, hanging out in, like, a headquarters and dealing with, like, a ticking time till, like, the world is going to be, like, tyranted.
Fighting game storylines are tricky.
You said there's a way to stop
If,
the
in
moon?
a way that you want to try to implement everybody into it.
I have found
Yeah.
a solution.
So there is a way.
Yeah, like, some NRS stories just have, like, a character appear, like, only, like, fucking once. Actually, MVCI also did that, too, with, like, Nemesis and Dormammu. Dormammu is fucking surprising to me, because he's actually pretty fucking powerful.
Of all people, too.
I wanted him to team up with Jeddah so bad, but he's just fights Strange and Arthur, and then he fucks off.
If we decipher this, we can stop the moons. I have skills. Like I know how to read and write programs. But I can't read hearts. But you, who are the friend of that person,
This 3-year-old child prodigy.
you can.
I'm not Dennis Nedry. I can't hack the system.
Well, have you tried rebooting the system? It worked in Jurassic Park.
I assume you can decipher it?
You know, it actually wouldn't surprise me if, like, Shadaloo were, like, fucking around with, like, dinosaur DNA. I mean, they infused a gorilla with psycho power. They can infuse a fucking T-Rex with it.
Where's Dodgson in this?
The command is executed, but the weak plan will come to naught. I'm very excited.
It's fucked up that they brought back Dodgson, of all characters, as, like, the main antagonist for one of the Jurassic World movies. Like, they were really grasping at straws.
Wow.
I can only do what is in my ability to do.
Yeah, that movie is about, like, fucking genetically engineered locusts eating crops. So, like, a fucking company can, like, sell the world's food supply.
It's so stupid.
Maybe they do.
Don't say that!
Ugh!
You know how much I had to sacrifice just to
I'm
bring
sorry
you
that I
back to
talked
life.
shit about
What
Jurassic
do you mean you
World.
can't win? You are supposed to win.
Jesus, girl.
Power given from my lord and the prophecy.
But I'm already dead. Dead then, time will stand still. But Bison's psycho power keeps growing and evolving. Whereas I have...
You get frightened and decide to chicken out? All right.
They really had that shot and thought it was a good idea.
By the grace of my lord. Don't tell me you actually thought you would live forever. Before too long, your body will fall into decay.
I love that jury
There
is
is no
here.
next time for a filthy dead
Like,
man
what is
like
she
you.
doing here?
I know that already.
What did you
I'm
say?
here to tell people that they're perverts and show them
I
my
know I don't
toes.
have much time. So I
And
have to
also
do
help my
what I
friend,
have to.
my quote-unquote friend, Cammy, I guess.
Yeah, they're BFFs now, I guess.
Hey, wait up!
Okay, they're just magical butterflies now.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
yeah, the-
shit falling out of the sky. We know what that means.
The poop man cometh.
I have diarrhea.
And Ryu.
And you have come.
Well,
God. Imagine getting like that verbatim and being like, I want you to say this.
Like,
Like,
They had a freaking little DBZ fight in the air. I'm crying.
It's about to turn into part 3.
God, the story mode is so dumb.
Or part 2, I guess. Because, you know, Pillar Men.
Oh, right.
I'm different than before.
I was thinking that just the Jotaro versus Dio fight turned into DBZ for a good while.
Oh, yeah. I like part 3, but that bit was always kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Triumph!
Wasn't sure I'm gonna get the Habjove Triumph.
Not done yet.
Get up! I'm not done beating the shit out of you.
I haven't had enough blood on my fist.
I also love how Ryu's just like, oh yeah, I also mastered the power of nothingness off screen. Don't worry about it.
I'm tired.
The thing is like, it's not like a bad plot beat, but I feel like it didn't have much lead up, and the execution is very middling.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with anything. Like, the entire plot has been about, I don't know, chess pieces and stopping Bison from assembling the moons. And then
They
it's just
had
like, Ryu, by the way. It's like, okay, great, who cares?
Yeah, they had like a lot to fit in because, again, prequel to Street Fighter 3, and in that game he's a lot more not dealing with this Satsui no Hado bullshit.
Like, in 3, he's already conquered the Satsui no Hado, and he's, like, embracing the power of nothingness, but they had to explain it somehow, and they just haphazardly retrofit it into the story, I guess.
That reminds me of Episode 3 of Star Wars. It's like,
God.
we have to get it back to the status quo that we set with an earlier film that actually takes place later. It's like, how do we do that? It's like, well, just whatever. Just any explanation will do. Who cares?
God. No, not my poop particles.
Oh, I threw up all over the floor. I'm sorry.
The others.
I shit my diaper.
Why is this taking place in Karen's area, by the way?
For you to devour.
Whoa!
And that's it!
God. And then Akuma kills him.
A man melted into the water.
His ass is not showing up in Street Fighter 6. Unless he gets, like, scars that look like the Roman numeral 6.
Oh, God. Karin, I have some bad news. Your bridge is gonna smell really awful for the next few days.
I just received
I can only wonder what this would have been like if it wasn't made in, like, apparently 4 months' time.
Then let's leave it to them to stop the moons. We'll go there to defeat
Although,
Bison.
you know, Crunch doesn't surprise me with this one because, like, Bengus was, like, put to fucking work on illustrations.
Then I'm sure
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
He's definitely gotten a lot better because he's not in, like, the Street Fighter 5, like, story mode art mines. And,
Yeah,
you know,
they had other artists work on the art for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Instead of just one guy.
Yeah.
And I like his art, I really do. But it definitely goes to show, like, when you put an artist under a lot of pressure and expectations, they begin to falter.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't get that image of Laura with, like, like a fucking One Piece waistline.
What's the current evacuation status?
Her fucking organs are gone!
Yeah.
50% have evacuated.
I just actually forget that, like, this was, like, an event on a global scale in the Street Fighter universe.
Yeah?
Because, like, so many people had to deal with, like, so much. Like, the world was fucking, like, going to end. And it's all in the hands of fucking people that do martial arts good.
That's a photograph, isn't it?
After 130 days of
Yeah, that's what we call in the industry a matte painting.
Yeah.
Equally filled with fire and water. That child listened to the wishes of those people who had true compassion.
I like red and blue men.
Almost there. We are almost there. Welcome, Lord Urien.
I heard about a fool who was bitten by her own dog.
It is not done yet, my lord.
I'll be waiting for your good news.
I think that's all that we see of Urien too. Which is a shame.
I'm going to Cancun now.
Do you think he gets a tan with the Aegis reflector?
Yes.
That's incredible. Is that one of those, like, folding mirrors? It's just 3 Aegis reflectors connected?
Yes! Oh yeah, Vegas here now, I guess.
Yes, feed me the bad energy.
I love the smell of purple drink in the morning.
The despair caused by your bad acting is feeding me.
I'm going to wait until I stop the
Yeah,
movie.
all that psycho energy is coming from the grief of the players.
Okay, bye. I love they had a Lotus scene just to get one line of dialogue in.
Hey, are we gonna jump?
Oh my god, hair physics and fucking haywire.
Oh, good lord in heaven! That was a Gmod video. What the fuck?
You are right, sir.
I'm sorry.
These guys jump into gunfire without parachutes.
Oh my god!
I'm surprised that fucking Ibuki or Birdie's hair didn't get caught in that fucking propeller.
Dawson, what was that?
Dalsum is like, I'm a pacifist. Also, Dalsum, I'm going to push these idiots out of the helicopter.
Oh my god, the low poly ninjas!
I hit this guy with my ass!
Skills have improved very much.
Thanks.
Thanks!
That's all I have to say right now.
Thank you. Again. Psycho power.
Wow, what a shock.
Take these.
Ma'am, your fucking hairstyle.
Same to all of you. Hut!
I know a League of Legends character is attacking us.
It's been decided that I shall be your opponent today. You should feel honored.
That shit ain't moving an inch. That's like fucking like cased in resin. That hair. It's like Giles in this game. Giles is literally just like a wooden stump.
It's a block of cheese on top of his head.
Like, while I probably wouldn't have preferred like a realistic art style for Street Fighter 6, it at least was like stylized enough and like kept like the facial features and like the essence of these characters, so it isn't like weird.
Yeah.
And, you know, it still has aesthetic in spades.
Also, Zangief's muscles are hard enough to break metal, I guess.
Muscle is stronger than blade.
Sure, dude.
Well,
now is my turn.
Here you break Murasame!
No need to.
No need to.
No need to. Man, I already missed Street Fighter 6 Zangief.
Yeah.
Muscle power.
The freeze frame is so silly.
God, yeah. I almost thought he was going to say something after the fade out, too.
They loaded that.
I don't think he even has any personal stakes. I think he's here just to fucking bulk up. I thought she said something much, much worse to him.
I saw that too. Wow.
It's cheating to use a weapon.
Why is he here?
Why don't you fight fair?
I guess they...
What's that chain for, you big fat sack of meld?
You've got foul mouth, girlie.
She's working for... Birdie's working for Karen.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's her bodyguard, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Something free food.
Yeah. Also,
Birdie...
also very high chance that they're fucking, but you know,
Birdie,
I'm not even joking about that. That might be canon.
Like, was that implied? What are you talking about?
Yes, it's implied.
What?
Alright.
Birdie, you were so cool in Alpha. Even though that you had a super move that had like a very rare chance to not actually do all of the hits because it has a dizzy at the end.
Damn you, big.
Oh, she
Oh
said
my
fat
God.
pig. Oh, my bad.
I guess the others might be in danger. I guess it's time for me to get out of here quickly. Oh.
They haven't fought yet.
Do you think you're gonna
They've
escape
been
from
standing here for like,
here? Of course,
what,
the only one who
10
can escape
minutes?
from here is yourself.
You will be the one escaping.
So, care to say your prayers?
I guess they're similar because they both have spirally curls and do the Ojo-sama laugh. Oh yeah, her weapon is just a megaphone.
Sure. They put a lot of effort into all these dolls.
I mean, you have Cammy as a base, and then you just like do like animations for 1 or 2 different specials, and there you go.
Ah, that's fair. Actually,
The whole dolls thing has always been like kind of weird to me. Like, Bison was like, I need 12 funny girls in order to be my spare bodies. But in the meantime,
How could I lose?
Make sure they're all scantily clad.
Bison really wanted to be a white woman so badly.
Oh no,
the
now she
stink is
stinks.
These dolls are utterly useless. What's the point of strengthening them if they continue to lose? But at least I can have them destroy our enemies and themselves.
I have a funny button! Oh my god, that's...
Okay.
That's almost like that, like, fucking, like, toy that you, like, pull the crank and then it goes, like, the cow goes... "Brr." The M. Bison says, yes! Yeah! Oh yeah, Laura's here, I guess.
Oh yeah, what the fuck did she show up?
I guess she fell out of the fucking helicopter with everybody, without a parachute, without a cushion to land. Are Street Fighter characters' legs just that strong?
So fall damage in this universe.
I mean, I would believe it with, like, fucking Zangief or Chun-Li, but... Oh yeah, right, you're still here.
Oh, okay.
I can help you.
I like they have Junie and Julie and Jury.
Good God, this just this whole entire thing. Like, no wonder why Capcom, like, kind of just re-evaluated a lot with 6 when they had the time to do so.
Yeah.
They certainly made something a lot more entertaining in 6.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say, again, this game took a while to become, like, a good, like, playable product, because they had, like, a whole bunch of different, like, refinements and a whole bunch of different new and fun characters that they introduced down the line. But just, like, the other bits of, like, the package are pretty just, like,
Now let's stain those eyes with
because you have, like, those story modes that you're really only going to play once, for the most part, and then you also have this, which you're also only really going to be playing once.
Now dance!
And the writing is very, very... It really wanted to be NRS so bad. I think the NRS game that was out around the time was Mortal Kombat X, which... actually wasn't that bad, at least from what I remember, but it's been a hot minute since I've seen that in full.
This is fairly standard fare for fighting game storylines. Just to have a bunch of characters, just give them a reason to fight. Being clever is kind of second to just making fights happen. I'm gonna do that again.
Oh yeah, I forgot! This player wasn't supposed to be Cammy. But, yeah.
Why are they vacant?
Like,
why?
I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. But yeah, story modes in fighting games still have like a lot of room for experimentation, but they're generally like not as high priority as like the core game itself, of course.
I want more. More!
I want to try again.
DiCapri!
God.
Stupid.
Well, there goes your bike, you little bitch.
Motor trike.
Why didn't you invite me? Especially if you guys are having fun like this.
Why?
Seems like she wants to help you. Well, I'm so jealous.
Of what?
Why is she just hanging around these two? Is she just like, I'm just in it for the drama?
Pay for this!
The writers couldn't think of how to put me into this stupid story.
Okay, fuck those guys, I guess. You're not gonna believe what the fucking password for this is.
Intruder.
Evil.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Uh-oh. Calm down. I'm not going to harm you.
Exterminate.
Damn it.
I think this is the girl whose weapon is just hitting you over the head with a laptop.
Okay. It's interesting they didn't bother to make these stages, like, usable in other modes.
That is a little bit weird. Because, you know, who wouldn't want just more stage in the game? Other than, you know, you can't really monetize it. I don't know.
Yeah, but what does it take to make it implementable? Just...
I guess turn on a switch, have it slot on the stage select screen.
Yeah, like, really.
I saw, like, Rashid's little, like, waist tacit, like, reset its physics.
This must be it.
Oh my god, it blue screened.
Oh, it's not the modern blue screen that has, like, the frowny face and
Uh-oh, we made a fucky wucky!
Oh, yeah. Eyed up the path.
The fucking, like, filter that they have for
You
this game
always
is
had
so
a flair
bad.
for the obvious when it
For,
came
like,
to
the
puzzles.
graphics.
But to make
Makes
the
everything
answer to
look
the
like it's
security
coated in
question look easy
Vaseline.
is pretty weak.
The full title, period.
What the?
Shutdown. Beginning sequence to stop.
You said the magic word.
What are you doing?
A tiny bit late.
Watch it.
What is that pose, Rashid?
Let's have a pose off.
Nobody was supposed to be able to stop this anymore.
You didn't know that, right? The hidden command to stop all the functions of the Black Moons. My friend's final piece of work.
I will honor her by not mentioning her name ever.
I will not visit her grave.
I knew that I should have killed that traitor much earlier.
Again. What did you say?
Talking shit about my friends that I won't even mention them by name.
That ended the life of your very, very dear friend. That's what I said.
I also ate the Skittles afterwards.
So you did?
You know, how come, like, other Street Fighter characters aren't as easily susceptible to the Satsui no Hado? Like,
you are evil.
I guess it's because Rashid just feels vindicated, you know, revenge. I gotta get vengeance for my friend. And rather, like, I'm going to kill this guy because it feels good. Oh my god, anime Rashid punch. Your health bar is now purple! Oh my god, the double hit killer instinct, command normal. Oh, stun mechanics, how I will not miss you at all.
Yeah.
This is for my friend!
Her name it!
Oh no, my skull button!
Oh no, my STIM toy!
My friend. Now you can rest.
Why didn't they give her a name?
Nobody will remember your name.
That poison will finish you off for sure.
I kind of wish that they were more descriptive about what kind of fucking poison Fong has. What is it, like a neurotoxin? Is Rashid's blood becoming jelly now?
As long as Lord
It can do anything that it wants as the plot requires.
Yeah, it can turn Rashid's unnamed friend into a pile of fun dip powder. But for Rashid, nah, don't turn him into fun dip powder. We need him for the next game.
Just give him bad stomach cramps for a bit. Give him IBS.
That's the representation we need. People with IBS.
The psycho power has disappeared.
They're no longer purple.
Where am I?
The stank is gone from them.
I guess everything is back to normal, and Vega's just like, man, fuck this. I didn't kill a white woman.
I'm going back to Spain. There's plenty more white women for me to kill.
He did such a really terrible thing to my PSA.
Your public service announcement?
But still, it's not.
Public service announcement. 2.
Lord Bison.
I'm here to make an announcement. Rashid is a bitch.
He said he would piss on Lord Bison, and he said his dick was this big.
So I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter.com. Rashid and the Turbulent.
Why are you playing as Fong? Like, why?
Can't play as the NPC. Take the poison.
These dolls are so easy to break.
I thought he was gonna yell at the top of his lungs after the screen fade out.
I don't need defective junk anymore. Time to die.
Sorry. Unfortunately, I can't see my friend yet.
Will you never give up? What? You stupid doll! Stupid doll! Because of you, fool!
I'm not a doll. This is my own will. If I die, no one.
Oh, are we gonna have to feel sympathy for?
I'm too young. I can't die yet.
For what's her name?
Don't worry, Fong. You'll appear in the next game, albeit not playable.
Like, how did he survive that, but she didn't? I don't know. I don't understand.
Fell on top of her? I don't know. Got his poison all over her mouth.
Just a little more. So don't interfere!
Like, if somebody made a chibi version of yourself, wouldn't you remember their fucking name?
He does. Like we established, her name is my friend.
Oh yeah, fucking Bipson has been here the whole time collecting his energy.
Yeah! Yes, I love purple drink.
This is DBZ shit.
Even
yeah! God, the low poly ninjas are so awful.
Do you think that Lee Fen is just gonna throw hands with Bison and then Bison's gonna be like, "You're a child! I'm be beaten by a kid!"
Died. Need to see if we can find like Bison's VA on Cameo and get him to do that.
Here you are.
I had the ability
Ryu's
to
here.
fly.
I'll end this right here.
He's the protagonist, remember? The fucking...
No, when did he get here?
Wait.
Oh, you know.
He fell off of the plane. I mean, the helicopter.
Was he there?
Yeah, he was. I thought Charlie was Birdie for a second. You know what? They should have swapped roles. I don't care. They should have brought Birdie back from the dead, even though that he didn't die.
Birdie just appears to turn Bison into a donut because that's what Ono thinks is funny.
I hate that. Actually sounds like what would happen.
Speaking of DBZ shit, there was some instant transmission going on.
Yeah. Let's go fight in an empty location. Oh yeah, they had the fucking Balrog statue to the left, but he actually got a bottle and was playable. So he looks a little
how many times
weird.
you come back,
Oh.
You'll never win against my psycho power.
I keep thinking that M. Bison's eyes are gonna pop out of his head like golf balls.
Perhaps.
God.
But I will achieve my victory.
Then why
He
don't
has
I
two
give you
fake
the
Bernie
help
eyes.
you can collect? The victory that you're desperately looking for.
I actually can't see a single thing.
I hate how, like, his fingernails have melded into his fingers.
Not a chance. Sonic! Take
And then, like, this fucking stage. I think that Fong statue was actually replaced with the Sagat statue for, like, his story mode. Or it was just.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
I like that Sagat's only reason for joining Shadlu was just to get revenge on Ryu and then realize, yeah, this kind of isn't worth it.
These guys are assholes.
Did Charlie heal from that?
No.
Oh, that must have been potential health, I think.
Pathetic attempt. Now what?
The psycho power supplying him has stopped.
The Black Moons must have been completely shut down.
Actually, what's gonna happen to the Black Moons if they've completely shut down? Aren't they gonna still crash into the planet or what?
Don't worry about it.
You're a little hit made you weak. Hmm?
I love you, Bison.
Game over.
Hey. Game over, bastard. Now we're in love.
Imagine if the story mode actually ended there.
Oh, God.
That actually probably would have gone hard. Gone hard? Gone hard.
Can't believe I actually saved the world.
All right.
Well, I guess he got his say so we know who gets credit for that. I'm gonna feel you up, Bison. And then you're gonna realize you're not as straight as you thought.
That's a funny joke.
It wasn't really a joke, though.
Oh God, my eyes.
Let's zoom in on that very low res texture.
Oh man, he didn't do his critical art on Crash Bandicoot. I hate dog tags. Okay, another loading screen. Loading time.
God, loading times during the PS4 era were dire.
His psycho powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psycho power is yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
I didn't expect him to show back up in this story.
It was you! You told the bastard about the command code!
I perform my back throw on you.
You must have worked very hard to stop this.
Her hand is gigantic.
Yeah.
Like, I get why they did that in, like, you know, the Sprite era, because it's, you know, easier to see, like, limbs for when you, like, throw a punch or a kick, but in 3D it just looks weird when it's not as stylized as you want, like, Strive or something.
I'll kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you!
I've had enough of you.
How much water did Fong's voice actor have to drink in order to do all of this yelling and screaming?
God.
So close! Yeah!
I thought Fong just said "God bless" for a second.
Oh God! I don't think you would say "God bless the USA." It would be "God bless Lord Bison."
God bless Shadowloo.
The oppression, the oppression, the oppression.
Shadowloo footwork.
God.
That's why he's dancing all the time.
Oh God! Maybe that's why Fong kind of just had a change of heart in Street Fighters. Man, that shit was embarrassing.
Okay. Fong was defeated. Loading screen.
Ryu's here, I guess.
I'm still laughing about that.
I'm surprised it isn't fucking Guile that gets up here.
Who comes to me in all this chaos?
As I had expected. What?
You have the power to actually defeat that beast. Now show it to me.
It really only makes sense when you consider Street Fighter Alpha 3 into account, because Bison wanted Ryu's body at one point.
But these two have been in very little of this story, so this, like, ultimate climatic fight is, like, very unearned.
Yeah. Conflict leads to the ultimate battle. Yeah, that's one of the things about, you know, the fascism that says, you know, life is warfare, and if there's an ultimate battle, then what the fuck is fascism gonna do next? But anyways, Ryu versus Bibson, this is the last fight, I guess. Fucking spin on him, do your karate.
This is so emblematic of, like, Street Fighter's stagnation in terms of writing, where they just kind of refuse to get past this shit. It's like, we had an entire story about everything but these two, and then, there they are, they're fighting, you know, status quo.
I'm just so glad that they... Look, like, the World Warriors are back in Street Fighter 6, but... You know, they're, like, moving on and, like, doing at least, like, new shit with them, you know? Comparatively speaking.
Even Bison is just like, I don't care about conquering the world anymore. I just want to be strong.
We're not done.
I want to snap Jerry's legs like a crab rotisserie. Crab rotisserie? I don't fucking know. I've been hit by so many of these.
that?
What was that? Was that deodorant?
Oh no! Ryu shattered at Bison. He's a war criminal.
Oh my god, Fun, get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to inhale so much dust!
Also, the entire screen was just his sleeve there.
Ryu, this place is about to...
Also, yes, Bison does die. The 1 in 6 is a clone.
Man, I think he, like, slurped up the remainder of Bison's memories.
Not even that. He basically has no memories except for just, like, oh, this Bison dude sounds really cool at one point. I should be like him.
Did you see the World Tour stuff with him?
I have not actually yet.
Yeah, he slurped up, like, the remainder of M. Bison's memories, and he's... I don't know if he's, like, bringing Shadaloo back, but...
Probably not. Hopefully not, jeez.
Yeah, I don't want them to do this again.
Status quo.
Nobody in Street Fighter can ever die except for Charlie. He's dead.
Maybe I will kill CC. Why not?
Chun-Li, I am so sick of you. What the fuck is this?
I changed my mind, like that Cartoon Network show. Now I will be animated by James Baxter.
Thank you for whatever that was.
I don't know exactly what just happened, Ryu, but thanks.
No, what the... What?
His Hadokens are good now. He's a pacifist, even though he just killed a man.
I don't understand what that was.
I don't even know.
I guess there was fucking magma under here, wherever this is.
Nice costume change. What the fuck?
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
I don't need to protect my face anymore. Fuck that!
Well, our dreams are dashed. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
This is like... I don't want to say this is like end of Evangelion, because it isn't as apocalyptic. And nobody is, like, choking another to death.
Nobody's turning into Tang.
But they will all stop and say, thank you.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, that was it.
Congratulations!
Okay, which Street Fighter character would, like, choke their best friend to death if, like, everything, like, reset?
Oh my god.
That scene I just referenced, that's one of those things where the first time I saw it in a meme, so I never saw it in its original context. So it was just that scene, but everybody's voice was replaced with, congratulations, you won.
I actually don't think I, like, saw those episodes of Evangelion. I, like, stopped when, I forgot his name, but the guy that was gay for Shinji when, like, Shinji had, like, killed that guy.
Haoru, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this message, it means
congratulations, you've won.
I won't tell you my name, though.
Surprised? I just wanted to do something cool like this at least once.
her name is also Rashid, and so it's really awkward, so he just refers to her as his friend.
After all, you are Rashid of the turbulent wind. Thank you.
Like, why are they even friends?
One last thing.
Like, I feel like that there's like a step skipped where like you're supposed to like care about their relationship first, but to understand like the full impact of like this loss and why Rashid is so motivated to, you know, do this G.I. Joe bullshit.
Yeah, but they had to show Laura picking on her brother and beating up cops.
They needed to have Jury to have some semblance of screen time so people can mod her to be a gigantic muscle mommy.
Oh god.
They need to have Nikali show up and poop on everything and then die.
They did him so dirty here.
They needed a scene of Alex saying racist shit to Dawson because.
However, the one who defeated.
Oh yeah, this game has. Oh my god, your hair. Yeah, there's a mid-credit scene.
A mid-credit scene and a post-credits.
Could it be an inconsequential error?
This is the voice of
time.
Oh, what is that idiot from? I can't remember the name of the game. The Sonic Forces.
Oh yeah, Infinite. Liam O'Brien. Yeah.
Yeah.
The world is destined to be.
I know him as the guy who voiced the character named Dio, but not the one that we're familiar with.
The balance between.
Oh yeah, they actually did make a kill model just for this, and you see a glimpse of it, and it's horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah, you get to see it in the funniest way too. Oh my god, her hair! What the fuck? Oh. Your hair will clip into your throat.
Colleen.
Oh my god.
That's so bad.
The just poorly edited Urian model is so good.
You look like Twisted Metal 3 Calypso.
I am Gil, and I thank you for playing Street Fighter.
Sticks!
Hey Ryu, remember we had this like rivalry thing going on?
I also like how in the beginning and the end is the only time that you get to see New Zealand.
You still haven't changed at all.
Oh yeah, this stage
New
is
Zealand
Why don't you show
in one part.
The one you've been
New Zealand doesn't matter.
Let's begin. Watching carefully.
Okay, we are doing this.
Here we go, Cat!
I was say, is that his new move?
Here's my boiling!
I can still do it.
Yeah, that's the tagline that they had for Street Fighter V, Rise Up.
I thought it was just physicsing out.
Oh, they actually had to animate that, so they couldn't.
Now I get it. I guess you won't be needing this anymore, huh?
Why?
There is no end on the road of fighting. I know. I still need this.
Nice fucking hair.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That looks like that one fucking One Piece meme image that people edit all the time.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
So that was
The
Street
Last
Fighter
of
5?
Us. That was The Last of Us 2, I guess.
That was Street Fighter V story mode. What do we what does the class think?
I can see why they didn't do that again.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Holy shit.
I'm just in awe of how much worse it made things.
Yeah, I can't imagine people who are upset about the way this game was at launch were much happier after playing that. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, no wonder why they took a long time to, like, reevaluate how to, like, handle that shit. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
God.
That took a lot of energy out of me, I'm not gonna lie.
Actually took a lot of energy out of them, too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work to put into garbage. Not like one of the worst things I've ever seen, but it's still just like, that was kind of just a waste of time and resources.
And according to V, it took 4 months.
It looks it.
Yep. What a marvel this has been. Just like, okay, team, we need to absolutely rush this story mode out to the public as soon as possible. We cannot test anything, no second drafts, we gotta do it.
It does feel like a first draft, actually. It does feel like they just wrote something that brought everybody together and then just went along with it without, like, any sort of revisions. Oh god.